Does the Galaxy A55 5G compare to the almost flagship S23 FE, and which should you really spend your money on? I'm gonna help you find out, and so without taking much of your time, yo guys, let's get started. Let's start with the pricing. Originally, the S23 FE would cost about $600, but it's been a while since it was announced, and so you can get this device right now for about $400 to $450, which is about the same amount as which you'd get the all-new Galaxy A55. That speaks volumes. The Galaxy S23 FE comes with one of those thin, eco-friendly boxes that Samsung has used for the last couple of years. The retail bundle includes the S23 FE, a black USB-C to C cable, and a SIM ejector pin, and that's it. Now the A55 on the other hand comes with only a user manual, a SIM ejector, and a USB-C to C cable for charging and data transfer. None of these devices include a charger within their boxes. In terms of design, nothing really separates both smartphones apart from their sizes. The Galaxy S23 FE is noticeably smaller than the Galaxy A55, and it is comparable in size to a standard small to medium smartphone wallet. It boasts a sleek design, a glass back protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and an aluminum frame. The S23 FE has an IP68 rating, meaning it can withstand dust and water resistance like the big boys. On the other hand, the Galaxy A55 is slightly larger than the S23 FE. It also sports a glass back and an aluminum frame too, but this time it's IP67 rated, offering good dust and water resistance. Now let's talk aesthetics. The S23 FE offers 4 different colors: mint, graphite, cream, and purple. You can also choose from a range of stylish choices to suit your preferences. A55 isn't left out either, as it comes in different colors: ice blue, lilac, navy, and lemon. Some similarities include featuring in-display fingerprint scanners for convenient and secure unlocking. They maintain the same optical types, which are not the fastest, but get the job done. They also have this standard volume control and power buttons positioned on the right side of these smartphones for easy access, the way we're used to and not the other way around like on the Pixel devices or the iPhones. They also have rounded corners, which is quite comfortable to hold for both of these devices. Now, these smartphones feel sturdy and premium in hand, if you ask me, and the most noticeable difference about the design here would include the size of the smartphones, which are kind of flat on the A55 and more rounded on the S23 FE. Also, you get a better front glass with the A55, which is Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, but the same Gorilla Glass 5 you get on the back of the FE is what you find on the front side of the smartphone. Another difference to point out is the fact that while you get a dual SIM, the hybrid type where you can use 2 SIMs or a SIM and a micro SD card slot to expand your storage, on the Galaxy A55, you're stuck with whatever memory option you get while purchasing the S23 FE. There is no means of storage expansion. Keep that in mind if you'd be going that route. When you're watching videos or listening to music on these phones, you want a great sound, right? The S23 FE and the A55 have speakers that make sounds loud and clear. I think both of the smartphones have decent speakers. Here's what the microphone on these devices sound like. Hey guys, so I'm basically testing the microphones on the S23 FE and the Galaxy A55. What do you all think? Let me know in the comment section. Hey guys, so I'm basically testing the microphones on the S23 FE and the Galaxy A55. What do you all think? Let me know in the comment section. Now, both smartphones have big, colorful screens that are great for watching videos and playing games. The Galaxy S23 FE has a slightly smaller screen than the A55, but it still looks great, with the S23 FE screen being a bit brighter from my use, making it easier to see outside on a sunny day, and that doesn't mean the A55's display isn't great outdoors. Now, the numbers would have the A55 at 6.6-inch 2340 by 1080 resolution and 1000 nits of brightness. The FE is 6.4 inches, the same resolution, meaning more pixel density and about 1450 nits as far as the peak brightness. Both have 120Hz refresh rates and AMOLED displays. Although the better dynamic AMOLED 2X can be found on the FE, you'd get the Super AMOLED display on the A55. If I'm being totally honest with you guys, I'm not sure many people can tell the difference between these two devices' displays. They are really good as far as displays go. On paper, the S23 FE has the better display, but in real life use, it's about the same. Both smartphones are pretty fast when it comes to performance. Under the hood, the Galaxy S23 FE and the Galaxy A55 are powered by capable hardware configurations designed to deliver smooth performance and seamless multitasking. Depending on the region, the FE has a Samsung or Qualcomm chipset. If you are in the US, you'd get the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, but international versions or offerings have the Exynos 2200, which is also a 4nm chipset as the other. They both offer super fast performance and efficient power management. Paired with ample RAM and storage options, you can expect snappy app launches, lag-free gaming, and effortless multitasking. Similarly, the Galaxy A55 is no slouch regarding performance. Thanks to its mid-range chipset, the Exynos 1480, complemented by sufficient RAM and storage configuration, starting at 8GB of RAM up to 12GB of RAM. While the Galaxy A55 may not match the raw processing power of the S23 FE, it still delivers impressive performance for everyday tasks and casual gaming. The truth is, if you are someone who pushes their phones to the limit, let's say you're a little bit too heavy on gaming and all, the FE is going to be to your advantage and has this better flagship level processing that would handle these tasks seamlessly. But for the regular person, the A55 is good enough for your needs. Here are the benchmark score comparisons between the FE and the Galaxy A55. You can tell the difference from these numbers. Both of these devices are on Android 14 right now. While the FE has 5 years of OS updates, the Galaxy A55 is up close with 4 years, but really you're going to end up with same OS since the FE came in a year earlier. So that isn't supposed to be a problem for you. One thing you might notice that has come over to the S23 FE is the AI feature we found on flagship Samsung devices. They are not yet available on the A55, maybe they won't be coming here, who knows. Both of these devices have triple camera setups at the rear, both have 50MP main sensors, 12MP ultra-wide. While the FE goes with an 8MP telephoto lens, you get a 5MP macro lens from the A55. Over to the front, you get a 32MP front-facing camera on the A55 and a 10MP sensor on the FE. Yeah, you get that. From the photos, the cameras are really impressive, but are good in their own rights. I can't help but say that you'd have to go with the FE as far as getting images truer to life. I tend to see oversaturation going on with the Galaxy A55 a couple times, but better exposure handling can be seen with the FE. This can also be seen in ultra-wide photos, with the A55 giving less exposed photos with almost extreme saturation and contrast in comparison. Talking about the portrait shots on these devices, the FE stands out with better edge detection, but for the colors, I can see reasons why people would want to pick the A55 over the Galaxy S23 FE. Over to the video side of things, the FE offers flagship level features. 8K video recording, while the A55 maxes out at 4K. Now the FE has better camera, better video, better zoom capabilities, is an overall better camera system. You can tell you're using a flagship device with the photos from the Galaxy S23 FE. Maybe it has to do with the better processing, but it's just a better camera. Now regarding the battery life, both devices offer all-day endurance because of their sizable battery capacities and optimized power management features. The S23 FE has a 4500 mAh battery and the Galaxy A55 has the bigger 5000 mAh battery. Both charge relatively fast at up to 25 watts speed, so you won't have to wait forever to get back in action. While you might wonder why they have about the same battery experience, you get about 2 hours more screen on time with the Galaxy A55. But then again, the FE having a better power efficient processor, slightly smaller display and the newer AMOLED tech here, which almost balances off for the extra capacity on the Galaxy A55. In the real world use, the Galaxy A55 will last longer, but the FE is quite good enough. An advantage for the FE here would include the ability to charge it up to 15 watts wirelessly and also the ability to reverse charge other devices using the wireless share feature on the smartphone. So here's the thing, if you're going to get these smartphones brand new, then you might want to consider the Galaxy A55 as it's the best from the A lineup with really good features. Also less expensive than the S23 with the original price, but if you can look past getting a new S23 FE, maybe getting a renewed version or something on sale, the Galaxy S23 FE is the better choice and the better device to own. I mean, it's a better performer and has some benefits as far as feeling and looking like a flagship device. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do not forget to subscribe and like this video. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Kawidati.